and share with you something that is a lot of debate. And the debate is about, so what is leadership? There's so many different definitions of leadership. And still today, a lot of people say, well, listen, let's define it. Now, one of the first things that I'm saying about leadership, I want to use the word engage. How can you engage people so that they reach a certain outcome? So leadership is not only about just, where I am and what I want to do, but it's helping people listen to the definition as to getting this act together of individuals so that they are aligned. That's a key word. They are moving in the same direction, and then finally so that they can reach the desired outcome. That to me is key words when you're talking about effective leadership. But a lot of people are so, talk more about this topic. Yes, you need to know the people. You need to know who they are. You need to know where they're coming from. You need to understand things like diversity. And just listening to great research, what makes a good leader? Now, over the years, I've watched it being a leadership lecturer, facilitator, industrial psychologist. You know what's very interesting? The number one is still trust. So if you don't trust your subordinates and your leaders, you've got a problem. The second one for a leader is you're going to create this positive energy. Are you able to do that? You also need to be a person that people can count on. Count on. Are your word your word? And then are you able to encourage other people? So if you analyze those words, trust, where do you stand right now? And please measure it. Things like compassion. And sometimes people start saying, but can you really measure it? And the answer is yes, because there's a direct impact about these character qualities in terms of stability also, a key thing. Also, I mentioned hope. We're living in a world with lots of uncertainties. But then I'm also saying, now that we look at a couple of things that you need to do as a leader, what do they expect from you? What do your followers, your subordinates expect from you? And normally, depending on research, there's going to be lots of different opinions. But it looks like there's about 5 to 7. The number one, you need to build that relationship. You need to develop people. You need to lead specifically the change. You need to inspire people. They want you to think critically about where you are and where do you see yourself. Communicate. Then I love the last one. You need to create accountability. A couple of things. I always laugh and I want to bring it in, the Ikigai, Ikigai. And if you don't know this, contact me, the Japanese style of having a successful life. And they're putting all this stuff together about you, what you love and what your mission and the needs and all these type of things. Seriously, a powerful one. So where are you right now in terms of leadership? How do you want to manage this? I just want to bring in, and I know this is a short presentation, about the old and the new. In the old, it was always about, I am in the workplace because I need money and I need my satisfaction and I love the annual review, maybe all those type of things. But today, we see something new. What do we see? There's a big paradigm shift. People want to know about what is my purpose in the team. Want to know about my development, see the boss not as a manager but as a coach, not having performance appraisal discussed but as ongoing conversations. That's crucial. And I'm talking not about my weaknesses, talk about my strengths, talk about my life. There's a massive big difference. So for us as leaders, we need to keep that in mind. So I also recommend that you can measure it, you can have crucial conversations, connect with us, because this is one of our 7 areas of excellence where we measure effectiveness, we measure unity, we measure trust in the workplace so that we can coach you to the next level. So listening to something like this is important, but to implement it, that's crucial and it's vital. So I want to urge you, connect with us, get the rest of this detail, get the rest of this coaching, implement this in your workplace, and you will be a leader that people can count on, that you will be trustworthy, they will be compassionate, and you will create a lot of hope so that you can make that difference. Enjoy it and apply all this lovely new knowledge. Go and make a difference.